Good day, my little robins, it's me Beth. Another week has passed which means you get another video from, well, me, and I'm delving back into the world of fanfiction. In particular, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the types of fanfiction writers you'll come across while you're reading fanfiction. This video is pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be in two parts because there are quite a few different types of writers you will come across. Personally, disclaimer, I am guilty of a couple of these, so in the comments below, if you have read any of my fanfiction on Tumblr or Wattpad, I would love to hear from you guys what type of fanfiction writer you think I am. Before we begin the video, if you want to support me and the channel, click like and smash that subscribe button because I upload twice a week on a Monday and a Friday. But let's just dive right into this type of fanfiction writers video. The first type of fanfiction writer you might encounter is the Smut Stir. Now these are the writers who are all about sex and more sex, you know, between a male and a female character, or more so nowadays, boy on boy or girl on girl. These writers can write some amazing sex scenes. Now personally, I have never attempted to write smut because I am too afraid that it's going to be written awful. So to all you Smut Stir writers out there, continue writing saucy sex scenes, you know, that give me something to read before I go to bed at night. Second type of writer you might encounter in the fanfiction world is the fluffy bunny. Now the fluffy bunnies are opposite to smutsters. These people are all about fluffy, cute relationships between one or more characters. There are some great fluff writers out there. You just have to swim through a lot of murky smut, you know, to get to them. Fluffy bunnies, you know, make us feel good about life and make us think, you know what, love could exist. I have a lot of fluff fics in, you know, my current library and reading list, so yeah, I'm 50-50 when it comes to smut and fluff. The third kind of writer you might encounter is the shipper. Now these are the writers who fly the flag proud, you know, for all the ships across different fandoms. Oh, come on, you're lying if you don't know what shipping is. Maybe some of you out there, you know, are secret shippers at heart, but I am out and proud, and if you check out my Tumblr or my Wattpad, you will see what ships I am not ashamed to write about. The fourth writer you might encounter is the rewriter. These are the writers who take an existing story or plot and change it to their liking. You know, maybe they save like a favourite character who died in the original piece of work, or they kill off different characters. Personally, for me, I am 50-50 about rewriters and reworkers in this case. I stay away from canon, because if you get canon wrong, you will have people in the comments and they will come for you. And the fifth and final writer I'm going to talk about in this video that you might encounter in the fanfiction world is the hiatus or cliffhanger whore. Now these writers are very few and far between. These are the writers that we all know who can create an amazing story. They have the reader hooked for like 40 chapters and then suddenly, out of the blue, they stop uploading or they say, oh, I'm discontinuing the story. Now, I know, you know, that things in life can change and you can lose interest as a writer in a story if you've been writing it for a very long time. But please don't do this to your loyal readers. At least give like a real explanation or just a little, you know, fact or hint or tip you can take, you hiatus writers. Let someone else continue the story. Because I have read some really good stories that have been discontinued. And then in the comments, you know, the readers who have read it from the start, they were like, oh, this could have happened, this plot point could have happened, this character could have been introduced, and I'm like, why don't you finish writing the story? In the comments below, I'd love to, you know, to see if you guys, you know, write any fanfiction, you know, leave me your Wattpad or Tumblr names and I'll be sure to check them out and maybe even give you a shout out in a future video because I am a big supporter of fanfictions and fandoms. I'm 23 and I love my fanfictions. Anyway, while you're down there, you know, you can check out all the links to my social media because there's nothing stopping you. You can click my face right down here to subscribe to the channel because I upload twice a week on a Monday and a Friday. You can check out my last two videos or playlists right here depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing. I'll be uploading part 2 probably the next video I upload on this channel will be my 5 more types of fanfiction writers, but until then, I am Beth. Keep reading good fanfiction, Goodbye.